and look? Is there a busier time of year versus a not busy time?
Yes, definitely. Well, the low rise is already 70% construction progress, and I'm always recommending, well, the best time of the year to be at the beach area is summer. So this starts in December, mid-December, and it goes all the way through April. So that's definitely the best time. It's the busiest time of the year for the beach area for people to come and experience summertime in Panama in my property.
Okay. Nice. And do you have space for them to just rent for a week or two so that they can see it?
We do offer short-term rentals, even for a day or a night. I mean, you can just come in, stay for a couple of nights, live the experience. I'm sure you will want to come back. So yeah, I do recommend, and the low-rise delivery date is exactly during next summer, which is summer for 2020. So if people come during that time of the year, and we could offer those packages to your sales company, to your agent, travel agency, Karen, for them to come to El Palmar, stay here during summertime, and that will be the same time of the year that I will be delivering the condos, and the low-rise will be ready.
Perfect. That sounds like so much fun. And I must admit, we had a little event over there. Was it an open house that we came to? And you had live
I had an open house.
Yeah.
Yes, I had an open house about a couple of months ago. I have a live band, and I wanted to do that soft sale of the marketing part, because nowadays, instead of bombarding people with a lot of numbers and floor plans and prices that they won't even remember after 10 minutes you render the information to them, I wanted people to come and just check out the property, just be here, use the swimming pools, see how close my property is to the beach. I had a live band, I have an open house, I had a bonfire for people just to live the experience of being so close to the ocean. And if someone is interested, they will end up asking me about the property.
Yeah, I think that's a great approach. Absolutely a great approach. So how would someone get in contact with you if they're interested in talking to you about possibilities of staying or even purchasing?
Well, they can always check out my website, palmarpanama.com.
And that's Palmar?
Yeah, Palmar, Panama.com. Palmarpanama.com is my website. On Instagram, PalmarPTY. You can look for me like that on Instagram, PalmarPTY. Or my email address, J Arias, which is J for my name, Joaquin, J Arias is ARIAS at decuriagroup.com. I mean, I'm going to spell that for you. D as in David, E as in Edward, C as in Charlie, U as in umbrella, R as in Romeo, I as in India, A as in Adam, Decuria Group, GROUP.com. So that's J Arias at decuriagroup.com.
That's perfect. That is perfect. And I have one last question for you.
Okay, sure.
What's on your bucket list?
Well, my bucket list, I would have to say Santorini in Greece, right?
Ooh,
love it. I've never been there. I always look at the pictures. Those hotels that look into the ocean in Santorini it's like mind-blowing. Amazing.
Yep. That's on my list too.
And I will. And there's another one in my bucket list: the hot air balloon ride in Cappadocia, Turkey.
Why there?
I don't know. I've always fantasized about those hot air balloon rides. They look amazing. They look very beautiful. Yeah.
I don't want to do that. That's not on my bucket list.
Well, let's see. Maybe you can help me.
Yeah, after you
do
sell
my bucket
all
list.
the units, you need to take a little time and you.
We will go to Greece together.
There you go.
That's on our bucket list.
That sounds like a plan. Well, thank you so much for doing this.
Well, thank you, Karen, for having me. I'm happy to always support, and I'm happy to render information that's useful for any of our listeners. So thank you for having me, Karen.
Absolutely. This is Karen Duncan, your bucket list buster. I'll be back in a minute.
We're a generation of beach-loving, fun-binging vacationers.
That's right, my generation.
That's why Beaches Resorts is #1 for Generation Everyone. With the best water parks in the Caribbean and more land and water sports than anyone, including unlimited scuba. Plus Sesame Street characters for the kids and up to 21 fabulous restaurants for everyone. All included. Beaches, Generation Everyone.
Contact your beaches specialists at 512-529-3696, Peaks Cruises and Tours. Welcome back to your Bucket List Buster. Karen Duncan here, your host. Wasn't that fantastic information about finding out what it takes to buy property internationally? It's specifically here in Panama, but a lot of that information you can use all over the world. I think Joaquin nailed it with that information. So let's talk about what's happening with the Wireless Traveler. Thursday tips with our friends over at the Wireless Traveler. So who's following the Women's World Cup soccer in France? The U.S. ladies team, who happen to be ranked #1 in the world with a record 3 wins under their belts, are taking the world by storm. I mean, not just the controversial opening game against Thailand with a 13-0 win for USA, but again on Sunday with 3-0 against Chile. Just a few fun facts for our listeners today. U.S. men's soccer team scored 13 goals in 379 days. U.S. women's soccer team scored 13 goals in 1 game. First off, the goal differential is hugely important, especially if the girls end up in a tie when it's time to move on to playoffs. So the women need to keep scoring as much as they can. And they really do have more strikers that can competently find the back of the net than any other team in FIFA Women's Tournament. Alex Morgan, the star U.S. forward with 5 goals in her first game, left a post it for her mother when she was 7 years old, saying she wanted to be a professional athlete for soccer. How's that for setting goals and bringing them to reality? Bucket list. In its 29-year history, the U.S. women have won more World Cups than any other team with 3 wins, and here is going for 4 in 2019. Next game is against Sweden, June 20th at 3 p.m. Eastern. Best of luck, ladies. Best of luck. Our eyes are going to be glued to the TV. And has anyone seen the U.S. supporters in the stands over in France? Our friends over at the Wireless Traveler have been inundated with pocket Wi-Fi and data orders as those supporters post the successes goal by goal and play by play. And it's not too late if you have tickets booked for the playoff games in France in July. With just 1 day's notice, you can have a pocket Wi-Fi shipped to you overnight before you leave. Don't settle for less or slow speed sharing free public Wi-Fi with the crowd. Be sure to have your own fast, secure, and confident Wi-Fi everywhere you travel this summer, especially if you are one of those lucky ones to watch the U.S. women bring it home one more time. What an inspiration for us all. I had one of those pocket Wi-Fis when I went to Tokyo last month, and let me tell you, it works perfectly. Promo code PEEKS, P-E-E-K-S, will give you a 15% discount on all data products and services with Wireless Traveler. We hope you enjoyed listening this week, and we look forward to meeting up again next Thursday for more tech tips from our friends over at the Wireless Traveler. Contact them at wirelesstraveler.com or 1-866-700-3883. Well, welcome back to your Bucket List Buster. I wanted to really quickly give you some information about Panama that some people just happen to not know. We all know about the Panama Canal, but guess what? Panama has something that's growing that I think more people should be aware of. The culinary adventures here in Panama. Now, I live outside the city, and it can be a bit challenging, I tell you, although there are some wonderful restaurants around me that we are truly enjoying with beautiful seafoods and Italian food, just absolutely wonderful. But if you go into the city, there is a foodie growing culture that is out of this world. So here's a few things that I want you to know. The heart of this foodie mecca is Casco Viejo, the historic district of Panama City. And Casco Viejo is also known as Casco Antiguo, which was dominated by gangs and stuff a while back, but now you can have the most impeccable meals with trendy cafes, luxury boutique hotels, and some of Panama's best chefs and restaurants. Next is El Trapiche. I'm hoping I say this right. Trapiche, serving authentic Panamanian traditional cuisine. Opened up in 1983, and it's fantabulous. Then Tatalo Kitchen, which is a culinary gem. Tatalo Kitchen at the Tatalo Hotel features a casually elegant food and beverage program under the supervision of Chef Pierre de Janon. And then next we have Donde Jose. Where's Jose? A fascinating and colorful culinary experience at Donde Jose's. Each and every meal is designed to tell the story of the country's history, one course at a time. And Mercado de Mercascos. At Mercado de Mercascos, you can eat like a local without spending a fortune. It's located in Casco Viejo, and it's the fish market. Features daily catches like tuna, snapper, octopus, which we get out here by the beach also. Beautiful seafoods, stews, and ceviche. Mi Ranchito, a family restaurant, open Panamanian dishes, prides itself on its special attention to the preparation of seafood. Oh, just so fresh and so wonderful. Menu highlights include local shrimp, octopus, squid, and lobster. The lobster is amazing here. And then Maito. Though this list of restaurants is far from complete, one last noteworthy option to keep in mind is Maito, which features a gourmet menu made up of traditional cuisine that has an international spin. Located in the suburb of Coco del Mar, this stylish restaurant menu offers such options as fish, seafood, pizza, and more. So see, folks, Panama is a destination that you should put on your list for a whole lot of reasons. I like to go to some of the Fondos, which is a family-owned restaurant that's usually right on the front of their home that they live in, and they make wonderful local fare. For more travel destination highlights, visit our website at peakscruisesandtours.com and put in the destination of your choice in the search section of our website, and it'll pull up lots of information about the destinations that you're interested in. Also, you can get more information about travel news at our website as well. I'm going to take another quick break, folks. It's been a fun day, and we're about to be out of time. So hold on just for a second. Subscribe to Your Bucket List Buster on your favorite podcast station. We would love to know that you're out there. Like us, send us a shout out on Facebook or Instagram, Your Bucket List Buster. Well, folks, that's all we have time for today. I love being here with you. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Be safe. So we've got some shows coming up that you may be interested in. It's summer travel, of course, and we've got one on cannabis tourism coming up. I know there's a lot of people out there that want to listen to that one. This is your Bucket List Buster. Travel recharges your mind, body, and soul. You deserve it. Your Bucket List Buster is here to help you start living your dreams. Visit me on Facebook, like me on Instagram, and post some of your pictures. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you find some resources in today's show that excite your travel juices, provided you some valuable information for your next trip, and it gave you permission to take time off and have some fun someplace in the world. I'll talk to you next week. Ciao.